Hey, Turtle Club, guys, it is 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we normally do a thing called Mag versus Wild, which has been our Survival Evolved streams. We've been away from those for a while, doing a bit of a break on it due to real life situations, but that has settled down. So now we are going to be streaming again. Happy New Year's to the question mark person. All right, and we're testing this game out now. This game, I'll be. Hey, Dylan. Hey, yeah, it's a good surprise. It's a good surprise. This game has been heavily bashed. I don't know any other way to say it than that. It has been widely reviewed by a lot of people as a Arc ripoff, an Arc patch, however you want to call it, and I've played it for about 30 minutes before we got the stream set up because I had to test things, and I'm kind of getting into it. And so far, it's survival crafting, right? So because it's survival crafting, that's definitely going to be a thing, right? It's going to get compared to every other survival crafting game out there. Even I'm guilty of that. Back when I first started seeing Ark, I used to call it 7 Days to Die with Dinosaurs. Hey, Posh, how's it going? But this is Atlas. It is currently in early access. It's $30. I did get my copy as a review copy for free. So that's, just keep that in mind. So a lot of my thoughts on it, the things that I think about it, that's widely going to be because of I didn't really put a whole lot of money into it. So some of that may, play into that, some may not. All right, so I logged out because there are people saying that you can't really log out in this game until you've got kind of a base of operations. And I forgot what your nickname was. Oh, Keo, hey, how's it going, man? And and so I logged out, and it kept me kind of going, but it got rid of a lot of my stuff that was equipped. I still have it on me, but so this is charcoal. We don't need charcoal. Human, human, yes. But this game is again, it's survival crafting. It's something that I'm very familiar with, but there are some things that change. As you notice, there definitely are not dinosaurs here. There are instead elephants and horses and whatever the snikes that thing is. It's like a chicken or a turkey or something, maybe. I don't know. What is that? It's a seagull. Oh, yeah. We don't want to mess with seagulls. Seagulls hit us in the head like a coconut. All right. So we got, it's a lot like Ark in the fact that it's made by the same guys. The graphic system, the trees are different, but trees are just kind of an art asset, right? The rocks are different, but rocks again are kind of like, they're just an art asset. So the big thing is like all these models, right? So here we got, this is definitely a lot of stuff that we don't really see in Ark a lot. So we got ostriches, we got elephants, we do see mammoths, but it's a totally, oh yeah, absolutely mean seagulls, man. Mean seagulls. I've ran afoul across them and did not care for them. Looks like we got some bison, and there is just a massive amount to this game that I've not touched on at all yet, even though I've played it a little bit. And I mean, like the stuff that I usually would be like, oh, I've kind of understand that now. It's nowhere near there. And that's part of this particular game's issue right now is it's brand new. It does have some issues, and the fact that since it's brand new, a lot of people that don't know how to explore and how to dive into stuff. Hey, Slash, how's it going, man? They kind of have some issues there with that. So Rhino's pretty cool looking. I mean, look at that horn. It's you know, like a serrated kind of scaled and stuff. Now, there is only 2 North American servers for this game right now, and that is a public player versus environment or PvE server, and there's a public PvP server. I'm currently on the PvE server, and you may notice that those that are used to watching me play on Ark, it's usually a very smooth experience, smooth gameplay, smooth graphics, and we're still getting smooth graphics. We're still kind of getting the smooth experience here, but we're getting some kickback, and that's one of the complaints that people have had about the server. Let's go ahead and pull our map up. You see, my map doesn't have hardly anything, guys. That's one tiny little island, and I barely have explored it. I don't know what half of these marks on the map are. Um, Apparently, I can zoom out with. Yeah, look at this, guys. This is legitimately. This is legitimately the stuff here that we got going on, and the size of this map. And this is right where I'm at. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Thing's insane. Thing's insane. All right. So one of the things that you'll notice, guys, we have an experience thing in the bottom on the right hand side is where all of our stuff is, right? And so we have experience, and we have these little bars, our weight, our water, our food, our energy, and our health, and any kind of bad effects that we have going on. So like Ark, holding in the H button will tell us what we're looking at. It'll tell us what we're doing. It'll tell us where we're at in the upper left-hand corner, how hot it is, if it's hot, how cold it is if it's cold, and if we have any bad effects in the bottom right-hand corner. So right now we're burning up. We are burning up. So one thing you could do in Ark when you're burning up is you can go in the water, and it'll cool you off usually. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Hey, it automatically cooled us off. The swimming is a little weird. That was really odd. And wetness. We have a wetness. Hey, Vulcan! How's it going? Happy 2019 to you. We've been chilling in 2019 for about 3 hours now over in Georgia. So, again, I got this game for free. It is... Biggest claim is that a server will support... And server is a subjective word, right? But a server will support 40,000 players. This is an MMO scale server. That's what the official server is. And you'll notice, as we pointed out here, this thing, 40,000 people could probably fit very comfortable in this thing. I mean, we are just barely there, right? So, but that does cause some issues. What it really is that this game is not a single server. This game is 15 by 15 servers. Birthday's on January 27th. You'll be 29. Oh, well, way cool. Way cool, Vulcan. So any of you guys that are really good at math knows that 15 by 15 is about, what, 225, I think is what it is. Something along those lines. I could be wrong. 10 by 5 is 50, 10 by 5 is 50, 10 by 10 is 100, somewhere around there, and then 5 by 5, yeah. Oh, look at the turtles. Sweet. Almost birthday twins. That's cool. Some cattails here. So, a few things about this game is, you may have noticed, it's got some of the same graphic issues that Ark has. This right here, of course, is, you know, a fecal deposit, but it's floating in the air. The controls are the exact same as Ark, for the most part. V does not go into the crafting menu, which is interesting. Crafting is done directly out of the inventory, which is kind of weird. We're getting to where we're going to need some hide, and that's where I was at when I quit last time on this game, because I gotta find, to get hide, I'm gonna have to find some stuff to kill, and I'm itty bitty, itty bitty, and that means I have. That's that's mag speak for I ain't to be messing with any of these things, realistically. But that is kind of the part of the issue. Now, usually in these kind of games for food, you could actually eat just any kind of thing that you could pick up off the ground. Is this on console as well? Not currently, Dylan, but there are plans to put it on console. It is got some bugginess though. I mean, and we're gonna kind of get into some of the bugginess as we play this. Healthier and lose some pounds. I think a lot of us have those kind of plans. So I'm gonna eat some berries, and you'll notice as soon as I eat berries, these colored bars here get an arrow. This is my vitamin bar. So I usually love what we call fiddly bits, right? I'm all about, oh, that's cool. That's something we can do. That's some stuff we can actually get going. But this is over fiddly, in my opinion. We are looking at, I can eat some of these berries and raise some of these other stats, and I can eat some of this chili and raise some of these other stats. But you got to keep your vitamin levels balanced. And I don't even know if I should be eating Poppy, because that's usually got some issues. 20 pounds of pasture. Oh, soda and sweets. Yeah, soda and sweets. That'll help. Alvin Zapata Martinez. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All right, so we try to get our food up. Oh, what's this? A treasure map bottle. I bet that's somewhat important. I bet that could be traded for like hide or skin or meat or potatoes or any number of other important things in this game. I don't know. Except your birthday, of course, because yeah, well, cake is always going to be there. Sweets and soda, they're not good for you in excess, right? But in moderation, everything's usually good. Stone and flint. Oh, metal. Oh, I'm getting metal. That's super important. Oh my gosh. I found some metal. That's gonna... And watch mag more often. Well, I hope we can do that, guys. So one thing that we've been telling everybody on our streams is we got some changes coming up. Now, you guys may have noticed that December was kind of bone dry. We had 0 content in December for the most part, and that was unfortunate. That had a lot to do with just busyness, holidays, and a lot of other stuff. Digrat getting injured, and that kind of stuff. The surgery she had. What happens if I chop this up with just a hatchet? I still get some stone. Huh. Alright, so let's go into my crafting menu. See what I'm kind of bottlenecked with. I really need hide. I'm gonna have to find something that I can kill for hide, guys. Alright. Yeah, I actually got a copy of Smash 2, guys. We were streaming it earlier today. We streamed from 8 to 11. Wish you saw you were streaming it earlier. Oh, sorry about that, man. We we kind of hooked on World of Light's fun. I really enjoy World of Light. All right, so we need to find some kind of thing that we can get to donate hide to our cause. She's doing really good, Dylan. Actually, the doctor's visit today, or yesterday, as the case may be, yesterday morning, New Year's Eve. Doctor says she's healing up really good. She's able to start walking around without the boot. She's about to start physical therapy to kind of get everything back to going the way it needs to. She's able to drive a little bit, but the doctor wants her to be sure she's driving good with someone kind of there to take over for her. Oh, what is this? That's a sheep. If there's anything that I'd be able to kill, guys, I would have to say that a sheep is definitely it. What's it say? Requires skilled taming to feed to tame. Okay. Well, let's see if we can kill this thing. Where are you going? And see, this is part of the problem that people have in this game already, guys. Is look at all this. As you all know, my computer is not a monster beast, but it's usually pretty good. All right, come here, sheep. We need meat. That's a wild female sheep. Okay, wow, this thing is... Alright, so maybe that sheep's a little smaller. Hey, that one's level 7. We might be able to kill that one easy. I don't know how many bludgeons it takes to kill a sheep. I know that all I got is an axe and a pickaxe. Alright, let's... All I can do is 2 points of damage. Wow, the lag and the kickback and the bouncing and the head bob and all that is just way too real right now, guys. If I can just get this like up against the wall. Come on. I need hide. Come on. We need you to donate to our hide cause. Oh, it's in the yellow, guys. We might actually have our first kill finally. Oh, I'm tired. Boy, this sheep's actually wearing me out. That's bad. All right, we killed the sheep. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah. Some fleece and some animal meat. But I need hide, guys. I don't need fleece. I need hide. Okay. So let's see. Does fleece just work like fleece? Oh, it says resource hide. Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm dehydrated, so I gotta get some water. Alright, so we'll be able to drink some water here. Maybe? Oh, is this not potable water? Alright, come on. Salt water, come on. Salt water's a thing. I'm wet. Wow. Okay. Yep, I totally took the sheep out, man. But I'm gonna have to find me some water somewhere. Can I make me a skin? That might be what I gotta do. Make me a water skin. Alright. So make us a water skin. Now in Ark we just put this there. And wow, that's not good water either, apparently. Alright. We're about to die because of the water thing. So we gotta go inland. And find us some water before we die. At least we finally got hide and some meat. Speaking of meat, when does that stuff spoil? Looks like we got about 8 minutes per piece. That's not too bad. And we're still not dealing with anything super aggressive, so I think we're good there. Okay. Oh man, and the slowly dying of thirst sound is really, really not pleasant. Oh my goodness. Graphics are pretty good though. I have to say that the graphics aren't that horrible. I mean, they're really well done for the most part. I'm on a 1080, and I can tell at a glance in first-person mode really what everything basically is. Oh, Slash! Guys, get some hashtag slash going on. And actually, I need to. That needs to come up here. Come on, browser. Wait. Oh, there it is. All right. Because we should be getting the. There it goes. Super chat signal for 99 cents. Tooth feeling nowadays. Oh, it's feeling pretty good. I have a follow-up for the crown to be put in. So that's going to be something that we'll be doing in this month, January. I had to wait for all the my insurance benefits for my dental work to reset. It's silly, guys. The company I work for gives really good insurance policies to all their employees, and even with that, the cost of dental work just drains that out. Drains that out real super fast. My watch can tell that I'm stressing, guys. It came up and told me I needed to take a deep breath. Oh, Slash, no worries, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Really appreciate it. All right. It is not cheap. That is very true, Dylan. It is. I want to say what I've done so far is about like with all my insurance and everything, like a $2,000 procedure. I hope this is drinkable water, because I just went to the other side of this island. You're injured. Oh no. I'm gonna have to like crawl to the water, maybe. Oh, I'm so close to dead, guys. I'm like 25 hit points out of 100 hit points. Breathe out, breathe out. Yeah, yeah. Imagine your happy place. All right, come on. Come on. Water. Come on. Water. I am going to die, guys, of thirst. Preoccupied while playing Terra. Oh, no worries. So, this is about to become a problem. Surrounded by salt water. Maybe I right click it and do something with it? No. Right click. No. Let's try eating some berries. Maybe it'll get my water up. Oh, berries are getting my water up a little bit, guys. Oh, we're gonna have to eat all of our berries to survive this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that water go up. To throw caution to the wind and be like, no, we don't care. We don't care. All right. A common treasure map. But the treasure map doesn't match where we're at. That's funny. Okay. Alright, so we're still dying. But we're not dying of thirst anymore. At the moment. Berries are quite watery. Yes, they are. And I am still trying to figure out where we're going to get water from. That is not berry based. I do know this though. I'm going to put these berries on my hotbar so we can eat while moving. Oh, what is this? What is this? I have too much vitamin C. Oh my gosh. I've eaten myself blind, guys. I think we're gonna die. We died. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go and respawn a home region. Yeah. Oh yeah, darn berries. They didn't get us there. They didn't get us there. Alright, so we were... Okay, So here's the first complaint that people have had about this game. Alright, I don't have a death marker at the moment. So I do not know where I died at. I have 0 inventory. I'm starting from scratch. And because this is what's called a free port, this is the way the cities are built in this game. At a free port, if you're on a free port island, can't even do damage there. Okay, that's fine. On a free port island, you are unable to get a loot bag. Hey, Ruben, how's it going, man? That's all right, Ruben. I know very close to nothing at the moment too. Oh look, there's a sign that says water. That's good to know. There's an actual sign that points it out. Karisu, Happy New Year! Alright. Oh, wild cactus. That's neat. What I know about cactus is that you drink it, right? So that's going to be like really important now for us. But you'll notice one thing about after dying, right, is our actual food bar, our vitamins reset. We went blind because we had too much vitamin C. So the easiest way to get your vitamins rebalanced, according to a lot of streamers that I've watched and a lot of players that I've talked to, is to simply die. It's kind of a bad gameplay mechanic, right? Was that a firefly that I just saw? I don't think it. We'll definitely be getting as much of this cactus as we can, because if that actually does both water and food, that'll be good. That'll be really good. And if you guys are wondering about the squares that keep popping up, that's actually the non-English speaking people that are on the server. Boy, it's super dark. Stars are nice looking though. I wish there was a way to change the gamma a little bit, but I don't think it's in here. I think that's actually locked on the server. Oh, gamma correction. Let's see here. Maybe you guys can see a little better that way. It looks like it's a little better. I'm cold. Well, I know I'll be roasting in the middle of the day, so cold doesn't bother me as much. Alright, let's see here. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm looking for stone. I thought that was rocks. They look like little pebbles, but they're not. Okay. Here's all the elephants again. ML sheep. once we get to where we can make our pickaxe again, we can go ahead and hunt down another sheep and kill it for hide. I bet I can craft my cap again, can't I? Yep, I can craft my cap. So we put a hat as my peach fuzz is starting to grow. Little bandana kind of cap thing. I want to say, let's see here. We're heading north-ish. Kind of need to head kind of to the east. Southeast, that'd be good. Get some more fibers. Boy, the weather just swings wildly around on this game. And again, you know, this is a Grape Shot Games game. It is a sister studio to Studio Wildcard. This is made with the same engine. It's shootergame.exe. It does have the same installation folders that Ark has. There are many videos that you can find on the internet that tell you that they basically use the exact same install. And that's not entirely untrue. They definitely are using the exact same thing. But what is a little different is the fighting mechanics. This is my right click, this is my left click, this is my scroll wheel, this is my other scroll wheel. So there's some definite differences in the combat mechanics. Don't know what charcoal's good for yet, but there's certainly a lot of it on Freeport Islands. Definitely don't want to be involved with them elephants if they want to get dangerous. Eventually we'll have some sort of combat. Some type of ranged attack, one would think, that could combat the elephant menace. I know that they are awfully bigger than me, and so I don't need to know anything about them other than the fact that they could probably just smush me. I do know that, thinking about it, that sheep is what killed us. Because we used all of our stamina and all of our water on that sheep. Yeah, even if we were to find where we died, guys, we would still not have a way to recover our stuff. Because on the Freeport Island, which is the first island you spawn on, the little cities with the kind of the tutorial stuff going on, those islands do not allow for a loot bag to be dropped. And they're supposed to be PvE sanctuaries. They're not supposed to allow anyone to craft. They're not supposed to allow anybody to do combat-y stuff. Alright, take care, Slash. Thanks for sticking around, man. Thanks for hanging out. Alright. And I'm really hoping that wild cactus is going to be where it's at for us. Is that a cow? That is a cow. I bet you would get a lot of good hide off of that. And some sheeps. Okay, so now we're getting some stone. I would like to think that this might be drinkable water right here. If that's true, then we kind of are going to just hang around here for a while while we level up. Because the end goal is to get a raft. It's kind of what we're working toward, is a raft. If we get us a raft, then we can get off this island and kind of start exploring a bit more. Alright, so we need some wood for that, and we need some wooden flint for that. So wood. So wood is gathered. I have not found any on the ground. So the way you get wood is rather violently. We beat it with our knuckles. Alright, there we go. Now we can craft us a pickaxe. And avoid cracking our knuckles open on the wood. Hey, Foxy. Yeah, we're back to the light stream as it was. Alright, so we hit R. Hit 1. Get us some thatch. And some wood. Alright, and we need flint, which is, as we know from Ark, we're going to get flint from rocks. And that's, again, kind of a survival crafting thing, but kind of an Ark thing also. Like, I never got no flint from 7 Days to Die. Let me just say it that way. Alright, so now we got us an axe. So now we got us an axe, we got that. Craft us a torch now. Alright. That's interesting, Ruben. That's really interesting. I do like the fact that just putting the torch on my bar gives me the light source. It's a nice little difference. Alright. It's, can we set him on fire? And does the fire actually do damage to him over time? It looks like it does. My common torch broke. Okay. So torches aren't really good for durability? But that's okay. Running after this guy last time is what killed us, I think. So I'm gonna avoid running at all costs at this point. So there's a mini game for drinking. I'm intrigued. All right, sheep's dead. What is that? That's another sheep. Okay. Let's get all the fleece we can get off this guy. Oh, we just repair it like Ark. That's cool. It just drops off of our bar, which is mostly annoying. Like in a really bad way. Wow. Okay, so I saw someone had built a fire pit over here somewhere. Campfire. We'll go find that in a second. Heading back to Ark to play with Gig. Alright. Thank you, McAdoo. Really appreciate that. Here we go. Here is some stuff. Thatch will burn. Meat will cook. And we'll go with that. I don't see many players on, so that's good in my opinion. Alright, so while that's cooking... Oh, we have another sheep. Alright. Alright, so that fire will hopefully remind us where we need to go. Not too worried about the meat per se. Wait, that's not the sheep we just been beating on, is it? Wow, that sheep full healed. Or did it? Yeah, it healed. Wow. Okay, that's some bad stuff, guys. Come on, we're trying to pre-cook the sheep. Alright, so that's kind of sad, is the sheep went into the water, and it did not take the fire off of it. That's somewhat problematic for a game like this. I mean, in this day and age, water should beat fire, right? Got some cooked meat. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and level up. We're going to level up our weight, I guess. Alright, so what else do we have access to now? Cooking. Oxygen reduction rate, medicine. Huh. Nifty. Okay, that's only one skill point. We can spend a skill point there. And we definitely want a spear at this point, right, guys? I mean, we've kind of we kind of went past the spear thing. We need it. We need to be able to kill things. Takes a lot of wood for a spear, though. That's an insane amount of wood. I mean, if you're thinking from like a realistic standpoint, from where art kind of builds its stuff out, in the icon, so it's like a wooden log, right? And to build a spear takes 14 fibers, 3 pieces of flint, and 12 wooden logs. I don't really have the words to explain that. 12 wooden logs. These spears, guys, are going to be like tent poles. I mean, seriously. Bow, eventually. I would presume we can get to a bow. You're hot. You should find some way to cool down. I'm aware I'm hot, game. I am currently by a fire. So I might have a skill up somewhere in this convoluted tree that will allow me to make some stuff. But I do not know. Alright. So I got spears now. Alright. Alright, so it's the exact same stuff that Arc does for spears. Right click for throw, left click for swipe. I'm guessing spears will lead to, at the very least, an atlatl. Alright, this is an ostrich. It's a level 2 ostrich. I feel confident that I might be able to kill it. Wait. Whoa. Please tell me I'm about to get taken out by ostriches. Oh, I'm about to get wrecked by ostriches, guys. Oh, this is not good. Can I get a spear back? Okay, so we learned something very important about ostriches. They are just as vicious as they are in real life. And yeah, if we could get there. So if we can get there, we might be able to at least loot those ostriches. Alright, take care, Posh. Oh, that's new. All right, so we're trying to head. All right, that was really, really, really bad graphics. Oh my god. All right, we need to head like southeast. Oh. That's somebody dumb. Fighting an elephant. I'm not really smart for fighting an ostrich, but I know better than to fight an elephant. I've watched elephants play football with people all the time that I've been playing this game, guys. Grab us some poppies. I'm guessing that will be used for medicinal stuff. So spears are actually really good. I like the spears. They work pretty good. This map's pretty, pretty, I don't know. The map system's kind of iffy. The fact that the compass takes a while to load in directions kind of hurts. And I guess I could kind of run. I mean, I am sort of on a timer, right? I mean, those ostrich corpses will despawn eventually. Seagulls, stop it now. Stamina works pretty good in this game. I gotta say, I've come a fairly long distance. Alright, so jump the sheep. Woohoo. It's like jumping the shark, but it's a lot more fluffy. Alright, and that's somebody's boat. So I don't know how the boat system works. I really don't. But he's got a bed. Oh man. All that rotten meat. I'm not entirely proud of what I'm doing here. But, you know, I'm I'm not unproud of it, you know. I gotta say, if you're gonna park your boat right there and leave everything available on a public server like this, in a pirate-themed game, you might expect people to go and steal stuff. so we're getting close to where we were. Level 10 sheep, okay. Let's give us a little bit less than Conan Exiles. You know, so it's not as hard as Conan Exiles, right? I played Conan Exiles to start with. I was on day one, early access launch, and it's Conan Exiles was a lot more in your face with the hardcore everything, right? I mean, everything hardcore on that game. It plays a lot like Ark. I don't have any other way to say it than that. Um, for the most part, I mean, it's rinse, lather, repeat, rinse, lather, repeat. I, there's some neat stuff to it so far. Server problems I don't seem to have an issue with. I don't see all the problems that people were having with this game originally, but that said, I also came to the party about a week late. So a lot of the initial issues that people reported with this game may have been resolved already. Now, there is there is a lot of kickback I'm getting, right? On my interface. I mean, there's no other way to say it than that. And I do know the game itself is going to be a little bit more demanding than Ark. I've got most of my stuff set on high. There's no way for me to test this on single player. That's another kind of a complaint that people have had. Is you cannot play this single player. It does not work. You have to have a server. That's not a seagull. That's like some sort of bird of prey looking thing. At least that's what it looks like. It's like an eagle, maybe? Alright, well cool, Dylan. That's always good to do before bedtime. Wash your face, brush your teeth after you eat, that kind of thing. I would dare say, if we're on player versus player, it may be as toxic as Rust. I do know that there is a large, massive contingent of player bases playing on PvP. Have we found decent water sources? No, we have not, and that's going to become a problem again. Make us a water skin. So we've had some prime meat spoil. We'll eat that prime meat. Okay. So we now have a water skin again. Let me. Oh, so there's whistles. Wow. Okay. That again, they use the exact same engine that Ark's using. So take that for what you will. Right, we're about to where we died at the hands of all the ostriches. So this. So no water here yet. Huh. This was the fire that we were cooking food in earlier. It's burnt out, but it still has our food in it, so that's kind of cool. And over here is where Ostrich Geddon happened. And so we did rob a player, so there is that. I was pretty certain I was over here when the ostriches done us in. So it looks like the ostrich corpses have already either been chopped up by somebody else, eaten by an animal that we have yet to find or done away with. Wait, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we leveled up. It's level up this weight stat again. Basics of building. We can start building thatch stuff. Oh, okay. Tool studies. Okay. Beast mastery. Hand-to-hand combat. Let's do basics of building. So let's go over here. Oh, there's a crafting menu here too. Interesting. Interesting. Oxygen reduction. Sure, why not? Alright, so we need some wood. And we still need potable water, which is not happening. Alright, so we can craft us a thatch foundation, thatch floor, whatever that is, right? Alright, so requires placed within a territory claim of yours, place claim flag. So we need a claim flag? Alright, so dig areas of green terrain. Well, I need a shovel to dig green terrain, wouldn't I? Looks like so I need to find a shovel. Do I have a shovel? Nope, nothing there for that. So we're going to go this way. I'm not seeing anything. It looks like it's going to be a source of water, but I do know that I found a source of water on this island earlier. Need to lay down. Alright, so let's lay down. Maybe crouch. Oh. Interesting. Alrighty. Ruben with the save there, man. Water is depleted in this area. Oh, wow. So we just like ruined anybody else's day for people that are coming over this way. Are these metal nodes? It's salt. Interesting. Right, we are starting to roast those. So let's oh no, cancel that. Cancel that. Okay, cool. Make some pants, make a shirt. Oh, I need a hat because we died. Alright, now I look like a really good swabby, but that's not good for us. We're still roasting alive, so. Alright. That's awesome, Ruben. That's gonna keep us alive. That's gonna keep us alive. So we can build stuff, but we really can't, you know, build stuff at the moment. There's no reason to. So I wonder if we can do it here. Seek out greener grounds, it says. Okay. Alright, so that's definitely good to know. It seems to be the only mechanic available for that aspect. Alright, so somewhere we are going to, that's a chair. Who cares about a chair or a table? We can't do anything with a bed right now. I mean, we gotta get to be able to do boats and stuff. Level 2 ostrich, alright. The last time we fought an ostrich, it did not go well for us. It looks like it's not going to go well again. My gosh. This thing's got two... Look at that. Look at the lag, guys. Look at the lag. Give me back my spears. Alright, okay. Well, cool beans, Keo. Cool beans, man. Alright. And by Terra, you're meaning like Terraria, right? Like 2D Minecraft? Alright, we need wood. I'm guessing killing things is going to be the best way to get experience points. Hey, Foxy! How's it going? Alright. On the ground, put away our pick. Click. Oh, we messed up. No. Terra. Oh, okay. Green. 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 Alright. Alright. So... water skins are kind of useless, I'm guessing. I guess we gotta boil water maybe. I don't know. We haven't even been able to get water in. Drink water. All right, so we can drink water. Huh. Weird. All right. So wrong button. I don't like the placement of some of the keys on this, but all right, we're gonna craft some more spears. Dungeons and stuff. You have different characters, special. Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look that up. I thought I saw a turtle over here. And I don't know a whole lot about turtles in this game. But I do know that we usually get into some turtle on turtle violence. The Q button does the exact same thing that Arc does. Okay. Yeah, that's so and it's going to happen. It's the same game engine, but I don't know. There's. All right, what level are you? Before we go chucking a spear at you, what level are you? Okay. All right. You there. Stand still. It's immune to spears. It's immune to spears. How about that? Alright, we're gonna have to just stab it again. Spear broke, that's okay. I got more than one spear. Alright. Give me that spear. Or not. Boy, the lag, guys, is really something awful on this. Really something awful. The water thing, you know, that's one deal. Can I get that spear back? I got that spear back at least. Okay. Alright. Level 12. Oh. Oh, that looks dangerous. That looks dangerous. I don't think we want anything to do with level 12 ostrich. Oh my gosh. Maybe we just build a water pump on that spout to... Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that might, but we would have to build like a water well or something. Which, to be able to put anything down, we'd have to have, like, you know, a land claim, which means I would need a claim flag, which means I would need something that I don't have right now. Speaking of stuff that I don't have right now, I need to make me a fire pit, I guess. And cook all this meat before it goes bad, because, my gosh, all this meat. And I can't place this because of the way it works. Alright. Whole map? Yes, it is. It's a 15 by 15 grid of servers. And which is both awesome and at the same time sad. And wow, there's some like UI lag, really bad UI lag. Okay. Oh, that's possible. Like quick pickup time. Look at that, guys. It's got the exact same 30-second quick pickup time that Ark has. Will this put the flint? Can I put flint in here? Can I put metal in there? I can't put metal or flint in there. Leather can't be put in. Just drop that, I guess, because I'm not gonna be able to use it for anything. But yeah, it is a large number of servers. So that is both awesome. I mean, it's a grand scale game, right? If you think about it, and you know, whip out your handy dandy smart device and pull out your calculator, because you can't really do math on the fly while talking to people. It's 225 servers. 225 servers, guys. Now, the company that I rent servers with, they charge $14 a month per server. So if I was going to rent an Atlas server and it'd be an exact copy of the official game, that's the cost per month, $3,150. I don't got that kind of change laying around, and not many people do. So that's part of what they're banking on with this particular game. They say they're not, but I don't find anything to the contrary. It's going to be virtual servers, yeah. Yeah. But it's so yes and no. So they're virtual servers in most cases, right? But each of these grids, let me pull my map up real quick. See, this is a grid. This is what a grid looks like, just about. Actually, grid's about this much size, possibly that much. Yeah, I think that's it. That right there is about the size of a grid, right? This grid probably has maybe 2 bodies of land. And the rule of thumb is for every body of land, you're taking about a gig of RAM. Past the initial 1 gig of RAM that the server needs just to boot up. So this particular cell is going to take 3 gigs of RAM with no players inside. So that's the crazy part, right? There's not anybody on the server, and it's already going to be taking 3 gig of RAM. It's about, from what people have been crunching number-wise, every 10 players uses about a gig. Each of these servers will host up to 150 players, so that's 15 gig. So for a mediocre 2-island spot, you're going to need 18 gigs of RAM. So if you're doing virtual servers and you have 225 of them and it's 18 gigs of RAM, you're looking at 4.05 terabytes. Terabytes of RAM. Again, don't got that kind of change laying around. That's problematic. So this game is exactly like Ark, only it needs much more dedicated PC specs. For the most part, exactly like Ark, in the fact that there's animals running around. You can kill animals, as we will do right now, because this level 12 has been irritating me for a while. Oh. Who are you? You are level 4. And you will die. It's not dinosaur based, it is real creatures, and as you get further out, fantasy creatures. So there's like hydras and wyverns and minotaurs, but dinosaurs, there is none. So take that for what you will. Hey, I got a level up. Wrong button for level up. Alright. Let's level up our hit points. Alright, so we don't care about any of that realistically. That's weaving, that's a handyman, tool studies. We need to figure out how to get a boat, a raft, armory, medicine, artillery. What's that? Seamanship. Hey, I bet you that's past the water thing. What's this? Alright. Improved oxygen, water temperature, fortitude. Okay, so improved water swimming, maybe? Maybe? We're kind of blindly going through the skill trees. Yeah, no dinosaurs, but there are wyverns, there are some other stuff. Maybe I needed weaving, so I could get a... I bet you that's what I needed. I bet you I needed weaving, so I could do stuff. We have so much meat now. We found that the secret to a healthy lifestyle is to use spears, kill ostriches. Wow, this is like the most robust sapling ever. Look at all the wood, guys. It's 100 wood. That's insane with the amount of wood that the thing had. All right, let's just craft all these spears, and we're gonna start making back to town, because town does have. All right, we're going to go north, west. But yeah, so there's no dinosaurs. 225 different areas in the game. There is a level cap, so I will hit a level cap on this zone. I want to say it's like level 10. I wouldn't think so, Ruben. To be honest, I mean, because it helps servers to a point, but RAM and CPU, it's going to help CPU more than RAM. But RAM's RAM. RAM is a storage medium. It's a temporary storage medium, but it's still a storage medium. So you're going to have to do something to the data to improve upon its usage there. It's unlike, if you write the code slightly better for how the processor handles instructions, then the CPU is going to be better at it. That's why graphics cards can get so much more oomph, because they can find a way to render the graphics a lot, more unilaterally. Instead of using like ones and zeros, you start using a hexadecimal system, and I'm in perfect vitamin sync apparently. Wow, that was accidental. Okay, so there's this giant mountain in between me and civilization, which, it's not too problematic considering everything else that we've run into. All right. Let's see which way are we going now. We're still going northeast. Are we? And now we're going. Now we're going northeast. Okay, so we want to go northwest though. So we're just gonna go around this cape and hope for the best. Oh, hey Timothy Johnson, how's it going, man? Alrighty. Oh, there's another treasure map. Let's And again, I'm of the opinion that these will be fairly valuable. Happy New Year to you as well. I, long time ago I'd tell people randomly Happy New Year, but since I don't remember where everybody is living at, area code and zip code and time zone and all that, uh, it's easier just to say, hey, how's it going, and then see if you guys have had your New Year yet. All right, how's our water doing? All right, we need to do some water when we get to our next little green area. I do like the little mini game for the water, kinda. I mean, I'm glad that I know how to do it now. Oh, but yeah. So is it getting dark? So what's going on? Yep, it's getting dark. So let's take this opportunity to build us a torch if we can. And that's the sound for darkness coming. And I do like how the torch, it's you put it on your bar and it starts illuminating things for you. That's well done. That's something that a lot of games could do. It does break the realism a bit. I mean, torch is strapped on my back and it's not setting me on fire, so there is that going against it. But it just depends upon where you're at with it, right? All right, and we're gonna go like more north and west. I will probably take one of them down eventually. If we continue playing the game. And guys, I gotta be honest, I really, really enjoy Ark. I've put a lot of time into Ark. I put a lot of money into Ark. We totaled it up for 2018. We supported. Oh, it's a little turtle, like a little level 1 turtle. Okay, I mean, level 1 can't hurt too much, right? So leather and shell. So that's a new component, shell. So there's no keratin. But yeah, so we looked at it. We had for most of 2018, half of 2018, we were supporting 2 Ark servers, which is roughly about $30 a month. That's personal income, though, right? I don't use the channel funds for those servers. That comes out of personal income. Um, that may change this year because we're wanting to expand that art community. We may do something like open it up for all Patreons. If we do a Patreon, we've been talking about doing a Patreon possibly because of the YouTube changes coming down the pipe. We may or may not be affected by that. All right. Yeah, we didn't kill that yet. But yeah, so the game is not horrible. It does have a bit of a really slow start on the official servers, but that's what official servers are supposed to do, though, right? You're supposed to play and play and play and play and play. Yeah, that didn't go anywhere near the way it should have. Oh, well, here's a fireplace all the way out here. That's interesting. Trying to keep some of them vitamins in check, but we're starting to peel off on one of them vitamins. Trying to see if there's a way to see where my vitamins are at. See, there's not even really a way to see where my vitamins are as other than this little bar. That's kind of annoying. Hey, Slacky Moo, how's it going? Yeah, that schedule's going to be out of date, Ruben. Sadly. We are in the video description. The schedule is being finalized. It will be as soon as we have it out. It'll be out. Sunday is when we're expecting to have that totally 100% taken care of. All right. With because our actual work schedule is changing, so that's something that we will be doing with our time, though. Using it wisely for that. We need to continue on the northwest heading. Okay. I do like how if you get to certain animals, if a certain animal can be tamed in a certain way, it'll of course like Ark, he'll tell you to tame, use bola, entrap, then feed. We have no bolas, we have no traps, we have no horse feed, so nothing going on that yet. Boy howdy, this is a steep cliff mountain thing. Hey, Happy New Year to you, Slaggy. I think we need to go west and just follow the coast at this point. Because this is getting us nowhere. Double back this way. When we get down to the bottom, we'll get some water. These places are massive, guys. We've only just explored one island, and it is huge. I mean, it's ginormous. Uh-oh. I got the funny feeling I should be taking fall damage. But I have yet to take any. Okay, we need to still head west. So I need to learn textiles. I'm of the opinion that I got to learn how to build a cell, so that's the way I'll have to do it. Once I level up. And let's see here. You're level 2. That'll give a smattering of experience points. Oh, my common hatchet broke. Sad. Oh, we can't repair it. Why do we need to repair it? We need flint. Sure I'm still going the right way. That's northwest. Poor ghost? Not sure what the ghost was you were referring to, but I am over encumbered though, so I need to do some dropping. Probably drop them rocks. Drop some of that meat. Goat. Oh, okay, goat. Oh, that goat had to die. That goat had to die, man. We were looking for experience points, and they have the tastiest. I guess it's getting light enough to where we can take the torch off, too. We are going to need flint. Hey, there's some rocks. Alright, and it's single button repair work too, so that's good. We keep heading north and we keep needing to go northwest. My gosh. My compass, my internal compass is just all sorts of broken in this game. Which is not good. Hey, there's the... Guys, I think it's a rhinoceros on top of the building. I don't want to know what nightmare caused that to happen. That's horrifying. A rhinoceros chasing you, like... Okay. Yeah, I'm wow. Alright. Certain things should not have wings, and rhinoceroses are definitely one of them. Are we at least heading north? Oh, we're heading like due north. Because why wouldn't we? Shashank, hello. How are you? Welcome back. I was pretty certain you were here while we were playing Shock the other morning. Okay. And, well, we don't need any water, so we don't need to do the little water thing. Well, welcome back. We're playing Atlas at this point. It's another review copy that we received. And so far, it's okay. I haven't run into any huge game-breaking bugs. So that's a plus. There have been some irritating things, like lag, but that happens on online games. Every so often we get a little light flicker, which is curious. There's water. Where are we? Okay. If I'm heading due north, right? That's due south. And that's due north. There's no way I should be. Oh, that's all right, Slacky. No worries, man. My channel did go dark for the last month too because of personal family reasons. So it's all good, man. Okay, so okay, at this point I'm just going to have to like follow the coast and swim around it, guys, because this is ridiculous. This is super ridiculous. I kind of want to go explore that shipwreck over there, but no, I really need to get to a place where I can like, I don't know. I think this is like where we cooked our food forever ago. It is, because we dumped all that food in it. Wow. Okay. Is this a multiplayer game? Yes, this is on a public server, actually. This is on the official servers for Atlas. That was weird. That's some weird glitchy graphics going on right there. So there's turtles in the water. I know from forum posts and whatnot, there's also crocodiles and alligators and sharks in the water, so we're going to be really careful and try to avoid those. So we're just hugging the coastline. I do like how the tide comes in and out. Is it in Steam Market? Yes, it is early access. It just released. It has really bad negative reviews. Oh my god, the negative reviews are real. They have currently refunded over 12,000 players for the game, which is the reason why a channel like mine got a free review copy, because they're trying to get some positive press on it. I'm playing during a decent hour for this game. The servers do support up to 40,000 simultaneous players on both the PvE and the PvP server. There are a total of 2 servers, one for PvP, one for PvE. And it's a very unforgiving game so far. So far, we've died 4 times in the last 2 hours, and like only one of that's from combat, which is silly. We starved to death, we thirsted to death, we died from combat. Okay, so it's been 3 times, I think, maybe twice from combat. It's kind of hard to remember. But so it's not a game that at the moment I can 100% recommend. I'm trying to keep an open mind. I really, really am. I do like how when you put things on your bar, they show up on your character portrait. Looks like my water skin didn't, though. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, it's in Steam Market. It is early access. It's so far it's okay. Hey, Simone, how's it going? Oh, here's some more boats, guys. Let's see what these boats kind of yield, shall we? All right. So there's a bed which you can spawn on, and empty, empty. Yeah, we'll take some thatch. No, we won't. There's too much thatch. We'll give them some thatch. All right. They can be weirded out how all their thatch went from one thing to the other thing. Wow, look at this. Wow, this is like... Oh, no worries, man. No worries. Enter PIN code. Alright, well, we'll, metal. Oh. Well, yeah, we'll steal some metal. Alright. They have a locked storage bin. If they really wanted that metal, they could have put it in the locked storage bin. And that is kind of the way the game plays, guys. It is a bunch of pirates. And people that aren't really keen on public speaking, so you know, it happens. All right. But yeah, Slacky man, we're doing all we can. We're doing all we can. You know, just one day at a time is all you can do sometimes. And we're hoping to get to streaming a whole lot more. 2019 looks like it's going to prove to be a better year, more like 2017, and we're looking forward to that. Our vitamins are dropping again. Let's oh, we probably need to eat some of these poppies. Maybe some of this cactus. Why am I hiding behind the numbers? Wait, what? Numbers, huh? I don't know what numbers you speak of, Peya. Are you talking about that down there? That's actually past my camera is where that is actually. I keep slumping in the chair, which is not good. Yeah, that's just That's just stuffs. I can move it anywhere. It's just my camera is where it is. Yeah. I plan to redo the whole entire OBS thing in the next couple of weeks too. I really, it looks snazzy, but I've kind of grown tired of it. What level ostrich are you? You're level 2. Okay, let's see if we can stop you and get some experience out of you. Alright, let's just swing our stuff wildly and hope you die. So, like, throwing the spear is good to get them to us. And then afterwards, that's it. Alright, so we're making our way around the coast. I think it's a dead turtle. Oh. Hey, there's an actual other player over here. Should we lend a hand? Oh, that didn't work. We actually hit them. Whoa, that's weird. Okay. I wasn't expecting the ability to, like, target on a player. That's neat. Old 12 ostrich. Happy New Year, Paya! We're looking forward to 2019. It's working. So far, it's off to a great start. 2019's off to a great start, guys. Alright, and our water. We are real skittish about the water thing because we've died from thirst. Can we get some water here? We can. Bam! 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 There we go. Now we got some water. Some wild chilies. It's a level 4 turtle. Oh, elephant. Please don't come toward us. We do not wish to play soccer with the elephant. My spear broke. Okay, I'm okay with spear breaking. Hey, we gotta level up. Awesome. That's what we're looking for, is level up. We're hoping to get that level up, because we don't know if there's like a mind wipe tonic or any way to like reset our talent points. Alright, so we're gonna increase our carry weight. Might like a game called Stay. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Handyman, weaving. I'm hoping weaving leads to boats, because so far weaving doesn't do me any good here. Yeah, I'm not familiar with a game called Stay, but there's a lot of games that I think I would like. Alright, and I can't tell where my heading is. I just know I gotta follow this coast. Maybe if I go up this mountain. looking for town. Every one of these little starter islands has a town. And we are looking for town so we can maybe figure out how we get a raft. I think town's that way. Come on. You are hot. Hey, we were hot when we got to town last time. Hey, awesome. Awesome. So there's a goat. Oh. Here's a boat again, guys. Oh, so that's all pin coded. See, these guys are smart. That's how you should be doing it, guys. Thinking of doing your own gaming channel and doing some live streams. Yeah, I got lots of tips, Slacky. So you're gonna have to figure out a few things. Number one, why are you wanting to stream? That's the first important, real big question that I think everyone these days really needs to kind of ask themselves before they start streaming. What are you wanting to do with streaming? And so if you're looking to make money streaming, because that's usually the first thing that I get from people is I'm looking to make money. For the whole entire year, this whole entire year that I've streamed, 2018. Oh, did I get stuck? Am I like trapped? I'm like stuck. Okay, okay. Let's exit to the main menu and reload then. Um, so I have made, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, Mag, you get money and all this kind of stuff." I've made about $1,000. That is the money that I have brought in before I've paid any taxes on it, before I've paid for the internet account that I've got, before I've paid for the online services that I've got. Um, so keep that in mind, right? So I made $1,000. Cool. I spent, ready for this? I spent $960 on internet this year. $960. Um, so if you do some quick math, of the money that I've brought into the channel just to stream, I have made 40 bucks. Now, that's not including the extra components I've had to buy from the computer this year. That's not including the Nintendo Online, which, as you can see, we are currently as a donation goal because we don't have it. That's not including for half a year where we paid for PlayStation Plus. That's not including for the 4 months where we played for Xbox Gold. That's not including the games that we bought for the channel. So some people are like, okay, well, Mag, you're using your internet for more than just your streaming. So sure, that's fair. That's fair. So let's say that half of those channel funds go to paying for this thing, right? So that means that before the computer and everything else is gone, I've already spent 500 what 480 bucks on just the internet connection. This game takes a while to load, guys. we're hoping exiting out and coming back in will change things. But then you look at it this way also: for every $10 that I bring in to the channel, $3 goes to Uncle Sam, minimum. It just really depends upon what I've made, where it came from. I was really hoping that was going to take me out of here. Come on, come on, get me out of here. Wow. So if you're doing it just for the money, don't. That's the short thing I'm going to tell you right away. Is if you're doing it strictly for the money, don't. And I don't do it for the money. I do it for fun. I do it to entertain people. I do it to have communication. You know, I am a overnight employee. These hours where I live, Walmart's closed, the places to eat are closed, the places to shop are closed, the movie theaters are closed. There is very little for me to do this time of day. Wow, this is bad. I can't duck, I can't crouch. And my usual way to get out of this kind of stuff in games is I'm tired. Oh, okay. Maybe I can knock myself out and it'll let me get out of here. Maybe falling unconscious is where I need to be. Come on, get me out. Hey, I didn't fall unconscious, but I finally got ejected. Interesting. So that's one of the reasons why I do it. So as soon as you found out what you're wanting to stream for, because that's the other thing, right? Because I'm doing this for fun, then I really don't have any obligation other than, am I having fun? Yes, comma, no. If I'm having fun, then I just keep doing what I'm doing. If I'm not having fun, then I should quit. And that's kind of kind of a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how people don't realize that. And then eat some cactus. And some of these berries. So once you kind of figure out why you're streaming and what your goals are for being a streamer, then the next thing you got to do is you got to realize what it's going to require to accomplish those goals. So if you're doing it for fun, all you got to do is stream. That's it. Goal over. Play games that you enjoy. Find people that you like to share, common conversations with, and quote unquote profit. If you're doing it for money, then you're going to have to do a whole lot of rigmarole. Can I not get out of here? There we go. Haha. Access shop, shipyard. Alright, I need... Is that it? Are you kidding me? All this time I've been trying to figure out how to unlock it to do it myself? Okay. I'm gonna go get some wood and come back and get this raft. Oh my god. Not a fan of seagulls, so we're definitely going to kill those when we come across them. Alright. So, once you figure out what you're doing and why you're doing it, then you got to kind of build out. So let's say that you decided to go the money route, right? Then you got to figure out what kind of money you're looking for. So let's say that I was doing this for the money. So we are going to need to start paying bills with this. I'm not saying that I am. I'm not saying that we do. I'm just using this as a for instance. So we already know that my monthly income for the channel has to be able to pay for the internet. So that means that I would need to get $80 per month or $20 a week. The average donation for a small channel is usually about $2 per person donating. And for a small channel, you usually are going to get about, and this is rough, but about 3 to 4 donors a month for every 100 subscribers you have, and that's up to about your first 500 people. So we're looking at about $40 in donations for a small channel per month. So you're going to have to become a big channel to make money, and that makes, you know, people are like, well, duh, Mag. So my real long story short on that end of the aspect of it all is don't do it for money. I mean, it's really what it all boils out to. Is what do we have that's so heavy? Where are we at weight wise? This menu is just so unclean at times. Let's just drop the meat. Drop the spoiled meat. Drop this other weird meat that doesn't want to sort with everything else. Alright. Can we still have... We need to drop like 5 pounds of something. What can I drop? Really don't want to drop the parsley. I don't want to drop the fleece. The shell's too interesting to drop. Let's drop the fibers. And we only have one spear. Let's just drop it. Okay, we're still over encumbered. Wow. I gotta be able to jump to get over to the place though, so we can't be doing that. Okay. So you're not going to be making money until you're a bigger channel. So we'll focus then on if you're just doing it for fun. Well, if you're doing it for fun, you're still going to need to have an audience, right? You're going to have a community to speak with, because sitting by yourself, there's no reason to stream if that's what you're doing, right? I mean, if you were going to sit by yourself and play video games, you can do that without a YouTube channel. That's why I always used to say all the time, you guys make this a channel, I simply make it a, an old dude playing video games. And so to get that, you're going to have to figure out who your audience is. So that's the next thing on streaming, is figure out who your audience is. Now, that's a hard part to do, and some people, myself included, still struggle for that. I am a variety streamer. I stream a variety of games. I have a core demographic, which is my Zelda demographic. And those people are great. They're awesome. And I do know that when we do a vote for the next stream series, it's always usually going to be Zelda, until we have played through every single Zelda game that there is. Access ships. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, those fibers I didn't need to throw away, apparently. So now we need to go get fibers. That's so sad. Alright, so we're going to go out, get fibers, and turn around and come back. That's because of me being silly. Can we get fibers here? We get food here, but no fibers. Alright, sad. Rip. So finding your audience is going to be really important. And things that you do to find your audience is you figure out what it is that you like to watch. If you like to watch Zelda streams, then you probably have streamers that you can pattern your stuff after. If you like to watch survival crafting streams, then you probably got people that you can pattern your stuff after. So you're going to need to make sure that whatever you're going to cater to as far as an audience goes, you have a way to produce content for them. So like if you're going to stream on a console, you're going to have the console. You're going to have some way to get the content over from the console to your computer. Unless you have something like a PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4's got built-in streaming capabilities. Really good for that. These look like... Alright, here we go. Here's the fibers. And you're going to want to cultivate a lot of stuff. I really, really, really recommend, if you're wanting to do any kind of streaming at all, looking into customer service speaking, because that's going to help you out. Unless you're someone like, I forget his name, Dr. Disco or Dr. Disrespect. Um, you know, his community is built on some level of insult. Not every community is going to do well with that. So you're going to need to know how to talk to people. You're going to need to know how to converse, how to speak to people in such a way that you're coming from a point of authority, but also not belittling people. And that's not easy for anybody. I drop half a, like, yeah, there we go. Now I can run. So there's, like I said, I got a lot of tips, a lot of things bouncing around my head right now, but kind of the basic stuff going. Can we get this raft? This raft get us what we need. Can we build us a raft now? Oh, we can build a raft now. Name your raft. SS Don't Sink Me. Accept. Access my ship. Do I have it in my inventory? Is that what's going on? Oh, there it is. Awesome. Guys, we have a boat. Okay. All right. So we got a boat. So now what? What about a bed? Can I make a bed? I need thatch wooden fibers. Okay, let's get a bed built and see if we can actually put it on our boat now. Not being able to go into these buildings is irritating. That is something that, I mean, if you're gonna put buildings in the game, there needs to be some interaction with them. Grape Shot Games, Studio Wildcard, whoever you want to blame for that, blame them because they deserve it. That looks like a bovine, and we don't have a need for bovine. We do have a need for fiber though. So, can I make a bed yet? Let's just search for a bed. I can! Alright. So now we can go back to my boat. So we've leveled up, guys. We found out how to get water. We found out how to get food. We've built us a boat. We now have a bed, which we're looking at all these other boats, and they have beds on them or other things on them. So we're presuming that we're making it. Nothing I can craft there. Interesting. Okay. There's the SS Don't Sink Me. Oh, beautiful, guys. So there's fast travel. Okay. Um, well now. Oh dear goodness. Wow. Huh. Yeah, yeah. So everyone side to side. This is gonna be interesting. Having the trim sails and everything, guys. This is pretty cool. I have to admit. That's kind of cool. Oh wow. Let's see. Nope. 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 Go this other direction. And over here. And then we're gonna close our cells and close all cell. Close all cells. All right. Is there a way to anchor? Huh. So what would I rate this game between 1 to 10, 10 being the best? Oh, wow. That... That's a fair question, right? We've played this for about 3 hours now. With an hour prepping everything, making sure that this thing's streamable to start with. Oh, wow. I didn't even raise the anchor, guys. We were doing all that with anchor lowered. Okay. Repair ship. So I could repair it. Okay, so I've taken some damage. I'm guessing just being with the ship. So I don't think a 1 to 10 really does these games justice, right? Because these games are so subjective to the subject matter. We just now unlocked the capability of traveling with the sail, but we still don't have any way to really get water, right? I mean, we've got water skin, but we've not been able to figure out what in the world do we do with the water skin. We've got food. Food's not hard to come by at all. So, you know, there are some things that we can do. There are some other things that we can't do yet. I have no storage, so all my stuff's got to be like on my person. I don't know what a caraginoid is. We have 44 of them though. So what do we have 44 of? We have 44 poppies. Oh, we have 44 shells. Alright, so we could kind of make the little crafting thing, maybe. So I do have a lot of survival crafting game experience, though. So we can say that. And so I would dare say that this particular game, as it currently stands, it's very well conceived. The conception to the reality, surviving, building a boat, crafting that up. Is there anything I can do with driftwood? I mean, can I chop driftwood? See, there things like that, right? Right there. That's something that, in my opinion, I should be able to come up to this shipwrecked boat, and this wreck, I should be able to do something here. Hey, Italian, how's it going? Actually, I had a viewer come up and let me know about the water thing, and I'm glad you mentioned it because I'm very low on water. Guys, if you don't know who Italian is, he's actually another streamer. He streams Ark Survival Evolved, and he does really awesome stuff. Water's depleted in this area. That's not good. Gotta get some water somewhere else then. And he is definitely an awesome channel. Just I appreciate it, man. Really do appreciate it. All right, let's army crawl here. Wow, someone's been bogarting all the water. But yeah, so I would dare say the game gets some points for not being Ark. All right, so that is important to point out because a lot of people have been calling this an Ark expansion, and it plays a lot like one. I will absolutely agree to that. This thing does play a lot like Ark, and that's because of the genre, and also because it is using the shooter game.exe engine. Here we go. Now, that stated, since it does play like Ark, it needs to be as good as Ark. Right? Now, I've played all of 2 hours on Ark Official. My god, the treasure maps. Just sweet on the treasure map thing. Oh my god. So I've played Official Atlas a little bit longer than I've played Ark Official, for what it's worth. The Official Atlas server, because it's so huge, I think, and only because it's so huge, I'm getting a lot less lag, a lot less rubber banding, a lot less kickback, but it's still there. It's still there. And we are not seeing anywhere near the number of players we'd expect on a worldwide launch kind of game like this. I mean, this game just recently came out. It had a lot of hype, a lot of hoopla on it. So we should be. I mean, I should not be on a starting zone for a game like this. It's being marketed as an MMO and not as a massive survival crafting game. Did that? Did that? Did I? Oh, there it is. Okay. The draw distance on this is a little iffy too, so that's kind of. And there's been some problems. I mean, there's been a lot of reasons why that is. Oh, a fine treasure map. Neat. So there are some things that cause issues though, right? I like the compass thing when it works. When it works, I really do like the compass thing. Wouldn't it be a good thing if it was different than Ark, if it plays like Ark to set it apart from it? Well, it is and it's not. So, in it's how to quantify it into words. So, when you have a game like Ark, right? You're expecting certain things. I need to get out of combat. You're expecting a clean user interface. Now, again, this thing is busy as all get out. All of this icon stuff, oh my god. This is like all the text. I'm on 1090, or 1080p. This is itty bitty font text. I've had to lean forward to the monitor a couple times to see what it is that I'm looking at, number one. Number two, I'm about to die. My vitamins are about to get in the bad spot, right? I still don't really know what I should be eating to get that vitamin over there on the far right to go up. I mean, I have eaten everything in my inventory. Fish. Oh wow. So I got to go and kill fish, otherwise I'm going to die to vitamin deficiency. So Italian. I don't like the way the game developer did the vitamin thing, and I don't like the community's solution to it. But the solution, from what I've seen and what I've read, is your vitamins get bad, they get off, go die, and respawn at a bed. That seems just like a really bad, glaring problem for a game to have. I mean, I could go spearfishing maybe. If I can find a fish. That's a manta ray. Yeah, terrible idea. I don't agree with their system here. I mean, I get that for pirate travel, right? Scurvy was kind of a thing. And so I kind of get that the scurvy thing is kind of, wow, I'm like way too buoyant apparently. Like, do I just instantly float up? No, that's actually not instantly floating up. That's the tide. I do like the tide. The tide's a nice addition. But I'm going to die from no fish. Which then basically makes it to where if I'm wanting to survive and I don't have a steady way to get fish. Alright, oh, you're welcome, Slacky. Hopefully they will. See, this guy's killing turtles. Does he have fish? He does have fish. So there, we'll get some vitamins that way, and that's another thing too. And then talk about if you ever eat to max out. Yes, we actually died from blindness earlier. That was not fun. That was not the way we wanted to go. Look at that storage. I would love to take their storage, so I would have it and be able to lock it. That's like the 4th or 5th player that I've stolen stuff from, though, and it is a pirate game, so it's kind of in theme to be a thieving rapscallion, right? But I don't think that like my options on a player versus environment server, on a PvE server, My option should not be to find a way to get fish or steal from another player. That's that's just bad, right? That's just bad. Maybe we'll fix it. I doubt it because the vitamin thing apparently is supposed to make it to where higher tier cooking is like super important in the game. So yeah, I need the pin lock storage. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm using myself as a storage vessel until I can get pin lock storage because my gosh. And even then, I'll probably set the pin lock storage like off stream, so because that's not that my viewers would steal from me after watching me steal from everybody else, but that it could happen, right? I do like the selling mechanic. I will say this, it is. I like how the sailing worked. That was kind of cool. As someone who's actually done some sailing, you know, and I've even then I've like conned the people's just like used patterns and not gotten anything either. But pin codes only get you so far, right? Someone guesses it, you kind of lose all your stuff anyways. Um, can you build foundations on a raft? There's a good question. Can I put a chair on a raft? Because I can get some experience for crafting a chair. Then can I like put it down there? Maybe. Oh, I can. Sweet. I'll just yeah, I'll put a chair there. If I ever get a fishing pole, I can fish then, right? If it's because it's basically Arc 2.0. But yeah, so if you're expecting, if you're looking at that, then you're really awesome. Good to know about the fishing thing. So as far as the game goes, right? Scale of 1 to 10, it's not really, again, it's not really something you can quantify for this kind of a game, in my opinion. I will say that it needs to be as good as Ark to make it worth the purchase. Being half the price of Ark doesn't mean it needs to be half the game that Ark is right now. And I have a sad thought that might be where opinions on it lay at the moment. I got to get out of this area if I'm going to try to go around again because I got stuck there last time. Come on, go up the hill. Was that someone trying to attack me? I don't think we can damage each other on PvE, but I know friendly fire happens. So there is that. Oh, up and over. Okay, and I have like a textile thing I can do still, right? I need to kill some turtles for that. But that's the other thing, right? Is this access shop. It's the exact same icon as Ark. Wow. Wow. Okay. Huh. So if you're going to be using Ark as a basis, the shooter game exe engine, if you're going to be basically coming out the gate as if you're this new revolutionary, massive player MMO type game, then you have to do better than Ark. You have to, exactly Italian, exactly. It's basically Ark with a lot of different assets. Now, there are some people who are like, oh, it's not Arc Mag, because look, left click, right click, scroll wheel. Well, Okay, I could show you how to do that in the game dev kit for Arc in like 15 minutes. Oh, that's interesting. Is that fast travel or is that like, oh my gosh. Okay, that's gross. All right, free fast travel that doesn't like destroy everything you have. Okay, that's not broken at all. Well, here's all the people I was missing, I guess. Wow. So travel to the south. All right, so now we can like, wow. Huh. So yeah, I guess we would probably want to go over, to kind of rate this or rank it even. All these towns look like they're built out the same. Go through here. Here's the dude that's going to sell us the top hat. He's a different NPC model at least, so they did some variety there. But yeah. So I don't know, guys. So keep in mind, I got the game for free. I want to point that out. It's a free review copy that I got from Grapeshot, and I'm grateful for that. It has all of the makings and the promise of a really good game. However, there are a couple problems. Number one, in my opinion, for a game like this, other people. What can I say? I have been a horrible person today. I mean, at this point, now that I know that I can get to like all the storage and stuff. Hey, look, somebody else didn't pin code their stuff, so we can, go rob them. Oh, he pin coded it. That's smart. He didn't pin code his fireplace though, because you can't. So there's that. There's that. And what about this guy? What about this guy? Let me see. Down, up. I know I can get on your raft because you get on your raft. All right. Food, water, materials. What's that? That's bone? Oh, we'll take some bone, right? This is stuff that should have been like thought of. This is not PvE friendly. These things should be locking automatically when placed. I should, I should not be able to make this guy's day sad. That's way too much metal. Let's see here. Is there anything I got that's super heavy that I can just give him? Congratulations, Magsinker has been at your raft and stolen your stuff. Yeah. So I guess I could also build another ship. Huh. And now, of course, I have to at this point. Now that I've realized that this is kind of a way to get materials real easy and cheap. Alright, so he's got his stuff pin coded. What about these dudes? He's got his stuff pin coded. What's this? Colonel Neza Progressa. Alright. We would dare say that these guys have... Yeah, they're pin coded. See? Yeah. Wait. I thought I just saw the S's don't sink me. Okay, I'm back at the island I'm supposed to be at. So I'm on east, apparently. Interesting. I thought it was north. Oh, and here's the guy with crafting stuff on this other raft. Look at that. Look at this, guys. Let's get us a metal sickle, because why not? A metal pick, because why not? Common hatchet. There's a shovel. Take us a shovel. Yeah. And then again, guys, this is player versus environment. This is PvE. I should not basically be making my my way up the evolutionary chain of stuff by stealing from people, but I am. Yeah, I have to say that, you know, for a PvE game, this is... They've got some problems. They have some serious problems. And these are problems that I don't think Ark had any of these issues. Wow. I like how there's like an implant, basically. That's the family compass. So they're like, oh, let's just use that. I mean, there's just way too many things that are super borrowed in a poor way. Huh. Now, and the other thing that kind of takes away from it, I guess, is the tutorial thing, right? When I go into combat mode, the first thing that pops up is all of that text. I mean, like I can do the Macarena guys. I mean, the 10 pages. I know, and it's like really. How many hours do you have to put in this game before the game's like, hey, you probably know how to play? Is there an option to turn the tutorial off? You know, that's a good question. Let's see here. All the exact same settings that Ark has. Except for like auto aim. How bad do you think your game has to be to actually... Look, guys. This is auto aim built into a game. Show tutorial hint effects. So maybe we turn that off. And then we punch. Alright, so we can turn it off. So at least there's that. But the thing is this game has got so much complexity to it. You really can't do that for a while, right? You should be... I mean, you should be able to, like... turn it off after the first 6 or 7 times it showed it to you. I don't know, guys. Um, it's not as bad as reviews have let it out to be. Let's start with that. Also, it's so. Is it worth the $30? Not really at the moment. If you want to support the game, you want to get it out there, you want people to be able to see what you're doing with it. You want something to stream that's not Ark or 7 Days to Die or Minecraft or Rust or Conan Exiles or Fallout 76, I guess. Then it's not a bad game. I mean, it's not those games. It's not those games. That's just the best way I can say its crowning achievement at the moment. Is it's not every other survival crafting game out there. Now, that said, this is not a solo game really, guys. Look at all these skill trees. Yes, they are putting out patches trying to consistently fix things. This is correct. One of the things that they've done is they've made it to where it's not a solo playable game. You can't play it solo on your computer. You can't play it solo on PvE or PvP. There's way too many skill points needed in the game to actually experience everything. And there's way not enough for you to actually be able to do that. I got my little raft. Eventually I'm going to have to play with other people. I'm going to have to play with more than 2 other people. I think they said that they're expecting like 10 to 20 people per company to be able to really experience the game. Boo. Yeah, that's not. I understand it, right? If you have a huge galleon, you need people to man all the things. NPC crew members can't really do all that. You can't really be a jack of all trades and a master of every trade you take. But I don't think that's really a direction to go with the game. I think people need to be able to do some level of the game without needing other people. Like, when I was thinking about playing this game, the first things I was really thinking about doing was doing the smuggling kind of thing. And I am so close to leveling up. Let's see what this ostrich wants to do with us. Hello, ostrich. Uh-oh, we're getting attacked by multiple ostriches again. This is how everything went downhill last time. Alright. Alright. So let's, I just noticed there's no melee stat. Alright, so we're going to go to the crafting, weaving, secrets of building. Storage boxes. There we go. Or movement speed. Yeah, no movement speed either. Yeah, wow, that's pretty bad actually. The lack of movement speed is I hadn't realized that until you said it Italian. That's kind of god awful. Wow. Okay, I need fibers. I need storage to start putting stuff, guys. I'm not looking for berries, I'm looking for storage. Fiber, please. No, you're not fiber. You're not fiber, you're stone. You're heavy. Stop that. Fibers, alright, here we go. What I need for storage again? Use a sickle. Oh yeah, I did steal a sickle from somebody. All right, can I actually put that on there? I can. Awesome. All right, and all right. So I need the wood and the thatch. I don't know if I'm able to get there. Champions of Fire. Do 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 dun 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 dun. I can no longer level up. That is, ain't that about a... Alright. So that's the other last thing. You're off. Alright. Have some good sleep, man. Italian guys, check his channel out. If you like survival crafting, absolutely take a look. Dude does a lot of really good dark stuff. Did some extinction content, which was just really awesome and well done. And check him out. I like the ruining on the tool. That kind of looks cool. Except for that really kind of causes another problem. That's some awfully cool flat work, right? Awfully cool design work. Who's doing all that design work for a pick? I'm not. If I'm Tom Hanks with Wilson on an island anywhere, I ain't doing that. All right, let's see here. Can we build our storage yet? What are we missing? We're missing one piece of wood and some thatch. Which one's closer? Here we go. Come on. And I do still like the fact that we got all of our tools that we have hanging off of us. That's still pretty spiff. I think that's kind of well done. Oh, we're about to thirst to death again. That'll be fun. Come on, elephant. Knock me closer. I gotta get to the green. Is it still crafting? Boy, it's really gonna be a bummer to lose all of our cool tools. Drop that for now. So we can drop meat. Alright, that's... If we get a shovel out, what happens? Like, does that do us any good? That is okay. I am no longer enamored with the system here, guys. Oh, okay, there's a problem. That's a problem. So I can't use my shovel and my spears at the same time. So huh. There's some kind of land over there. We still don't have any like water, so I'm not too keen on the non-water thing. But you know what, guys? We're about to start starving. Water is depleted in this area. It's not telling me that I can't get water here. It's just that there's none. So I like the shovel as far as an upgrade. We can get water out of here apparently. And we are slow walking it, guys. We're about to drop us some storage. We're about to load our storage up, and we're about to log off, guys. This Turtle Club, this game, you know, it's Atlas. Hashtag play Atlas. It's got a lot of really neat stuff to it, some fiddly bits. A little too much in the fiddly part, if you ask me, actually. The vitamin system needs to go. It doesn't need to be as varied, I think, is really what it boils down to. I think it's really where I'm at with it. Okay. Set pin code. I'm not gonna do that on camera, guys. But this is our storage unit, and we'll be able to put all of our stuff. Oh, is there not a transfer all? Oh, there's a transfer all. All right, good. Okay. Hey, Happy New Year, Freddy. Happy New Year, man. All right, so we got our storage, and guys, we are going to. Here, we'll do this real quick. That way we can still keep streaming. Oh, that's not what we were expecting it to do. Let's go there for a second. Here we are. Now we can set our pin code. And then we can go back to this. Alright, so now we have our pin code. We can get in it, no one else can get into it. Alright, so now we can start looking at setting up crafting stations. So it's not too bad. But the game's like, you gotta go explore, Mag. So we're gonna have to do that too. Alright. Do I have any spears? I have a spear. Alright. Got a couple of special area map, boosted quality. I gotta start looking at these maps too. Like, if you put the pieces of the map beside each other? Any idea how we can tell where we're at, actually. So I guess is the question. Huh. Interesting. So, yeah, guys, the game's good. It's not great. I would say that if you got 30 bucks to spend, there are worse things to spend it on. If you like survival crafting and kind of sinking your teeth into something new, not a bad way to start the new year. I don't know. I'll tell you this. Can anyone drag your body to sea in order to access inventory and sell your goods? In Ark, you can. Um, I don't know. I've not seen any bodies at all. So I don't think your body is here when you log out. I can't swear to that, but I don't think it's here. I have not, Freddy. I have not. There's a lot of stuff I haven't heard of though. So, but yeah, guys, hmm, there's some stuff to be said. I do know that this is pin coded. I do know that players cannot do damage to it. So, as far as stealing my stuff goes, I mean, I could. Oh wow. Okay. I could transfer every last thing I got in here, and that protects it. So I can carry it all on me too. And I'm way too over encumbered. I think for what it's worth, like wearing clothes is kind of tech, so we'll keep wearing clothing. Huh? Yeah, Freddy, I really wasn't keen on Minecraft, so it's probably not on my radar because of that. But yeah, guys, so the tools just go right back on me. Hmm. So I think we're gonna call it good. You know, I'm gonna go eat like the real me and not the game me. And yeah, it's been Atlas. I don't know if we'll ever stream it again. I might give it some more shots. You know, every so often come back and that's kind of cool. Where it's got my boat name on it. SS don't sink me on the little placard there. But we'll see. I do know that supposedly, yeah, if you don't have your raft in a shipyard, it takes damage. So I gotta take this thing to a shipyard. So let's go and open the cell. And rotate it. If I go over here, can I like rotate cell? There we go. This is definitely fiddly, guys. But it's working. I'm not sure I really care for the 0 option there. That was interesting. Well, we're getting there, guys. Back and forth. This part, guys, this is definitely, I wouldn't call it a whole enjoyable experience, but it is neat. It is neat. I mean, they're neatness will get you so far, right? Let's just fully close the cell. Come on. I'm guessing I'm in a shipyard. I don't know how to tell that entirely. Options. Actually, ship properties. Whoa. So I got some hit points, some durability loss. That's for darn sure. Interesting. Huh. Well, guys, we're going to have ourselves a good break. Good food, good eating, good everything else. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the planned time for us to play on Unshelled. We're going to be doing a actual ARC stream on there. It's going to be the Convertible Turtle Ragnarokers taking on the Ragnarok bosses. So that's going to be in 14 hours from now for New Year's Day. We're hoping to see you guys there. If not, that's understandable. Again, that is going to be on Unshelled, which is our non-family friendly channel. But if you guys want to see Digrat and myself, as well as a couple of our other community members taking on the best, the best, and the worst, that's the recommendation there, guys. But until then, we will see you guys later. We will have our new schedule released Sunday. That'll be posted on YouTube as well as on Discord. And yeah, guys, it's been fun. We really enjoy streaming for you guys, and we're glad that we're going to be able to do a whole lot more of it this year. So I'm going to have myself a good break. You guys have a good evening, a good year, a good night, a good morning, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever you guys are about to do. This is Max Sneaker saying, have a good one, Turtle Club, and thanks for watching.